Let's go down to Texas. Hopefully, a place the Bison will be playing here in about 3 weeks.
3 weeks.
But before we go back into the some Bison talk, we got to go down to the Battle of Texas. Cowboys 27, Texans 23. Sloppy game, playing with their food game. Turnovers, interceptions, just sloppy. Looked like they were still sleepwalking. They were out on the town the night before. They were making Amari Rodgers and Chris Moore look good after they've got Houston had their top two receivers out. The play calling on offense was terrible. I wish Kellen Moore and Mike McCarthy would leave. It won't happen, but to their credit, they made plays when they had to. Tony Pollard got me a couple of touchdowns in fantasy. And I'm thankful that the Texans are incompetent and could not score 4 times from the two. So, same thing that Dallas did, which is what the horrible play calling I'm going to is, you've got a Hall of Fame right guard. Terrence Steele is having one of the best seasons of his career, even though now he's out. And, two road graders. Maybe we should try to run behind him, especially where it is. We also have a tight end as well. But no, let's run it to the left side and not block the defensive end and let Zeke get tackled. The play calling is terrible. Kellen Moore is an awful play caller. I don't understand how he is able to get head coaching interviews. If they watch any game, they would understand that this guy, he calls plays. He doesn't adjust to the game at all. His script is great, which most offensive coordinators are in the NFL now, but there's no adjusting to what the defense is doing. It's just they're just running plays out there. There's nothing that changes throughout the course of a game for them.
So, Ethan, if you notice, we're now at the constant roller coaster of a season with this Dallas Cowboys for Dylan. Now we're back to the stretch of they suck. The season's over. I hate this team.
I never said that. I have not said that.
So let's be real. They are not going to do anything productive in the playoffs. If they
Exactly.
make it, they're just going to lose.
No,
I don't know
Dylan,
why he's got his hopes up in the first place.
And Dylan, I'm not saying you said that. It's just that's the vibe you always get with this roller coaster of a ride for 17 regular season games with the Dallas Cowboys.
That's exactly what it is, though. But this team, it's so because I see the talent on the team, but they never play up to it. They always play down to the level of the competition. And with this defense, the defense is legit. They are a championship level defense that you can win a championship with. But no, let's play sloppy on offense. Let's have penalties. Let's turn the ball over. Just things that can happen, especially if they want to go far.
Well, I was just stating the obvious. I said, Ethan, a couple weeks ago, we're here at the top, and now we're trending. We're trending down again. It's it's the never-ending ride, which is fantastic to watch. I'm glad I'm not on this ride with you, Dylan, because you seem kind of miserable.
Well, we're getting to your team in a little bit here.
You seem.
I have some thoughts.
Respectfully, they've won not more than a playoff game. They've won the whole damn thing. So I mean, he can say what he wants.
That was in the past. I don't live in the past.
Yes, you do.
The president ain't gonna look any better for you.
Don't change the subject here.
Says the guy who said, "No, I've seen my team win the Super Bowl when I was like 11 months old."
No, I was one. You
probably shit yourself.
Oh,
when I was one, I definitely did. You probably did too.
Well, yeah.
So. I was an athlete.
You can't. Oh, shut up, Ethan. You are ridiculous. This guy, Ethan knows he's better than us, but he's so smug and so arrogant with the way he says it. You just pretty much want to tell him to fuck off. And the worst part, doesn't faze him.
You can.
It's not going to do anything because you're going to have that stone cold look on your face that says, "I'm better than you. I live in the Twin." Yada yada yada. But where was I going with this? Now I'm just insulting both of you. I forgot what I was saying.
You're
About
fine.
the
You were a Hawkeye,
roller
you're
coaster of the
insulting
Cowboys
yourself.
season.
Oh yeah, the roller coaster of the Cowboys. But Dylan, you had to think that this was going to be an issue when they came out as like 17.5-point favorites the other day, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Like this is the NFL. They're professionals. Dallas should win, but to beat a team by 18 points and almost guarantee it, that's pretty disrespectful.
Yeah, well, I had one of my buddies that's a Texans fan. I sent him the James Droz, Houston Texans, what happened?
Uh-huh.
And he responds, I don't even care anymore. This is the Texans are the least part of my problems. I've given up on them. They are hopeless. And I was like, and I said, I'm like, yeah, that was kind of that was a pity send because it made me feel better about my team actually won and yours didn't. So don't read too much into it. He's like, the Texans died so the Astros could live, is what he told me.
Now, are they just on Bryce Young watching Houston at this point?
They have to be.
You have to be.
You have to be. You have to be. And then here's another. Are they going to have a third coach in 3 years, or is Lovey going to be able to keep his job?
I think there's talk of Bill O'Brien coming back.
GM though,
Just bring the
GM.
OC from
Just the GM
Alabama to Houston.
Maybe he's taking Carter Ward's quarterback next year.
Yeah, there's an idea.
Yeah.
Well, he's going to the Fargo Dome.
Yeah, Ethan's right. We're bringing Bill O'Brien back, but just at the GM level. He's going to get a second shot there. We recycle head
GM and
coach.
vice president of football operations.
We recycle head coaches in this league. Let's recycle general managers now.
I like it.
Is that a movement we can start this offseason, boys?
Well, I think the Browns were doing it for a while there. They were taking some old washed up guys. I shouldn't say
Weren't they also
completely washed
taking
up.
like? Didn't they first try the baseball guy in that?
No,
totally
he's
blew
still
up?
there. He's still there.
He's still there. Oh,
yeah,
okay.
because he's the one that's like making all the decisions. That's why they hired Stefanski, because they're so analytical.
Oh, well, the more you know.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a fun fact. Friday on a Thursday that was recorded on Monday.
And that a
Hey,
boy.
you got it.
Hey,
I'm not
let's
even
go.
gonna try. I'm not even gonna try.
But yep, Cowboys 27, Houston Texans 23.
Hey, but Dylan,
They're only
again,
a game out, I think, of clinching a playoff spot. But a first round exit is imminent, even though that it's going to be against the sub 500 team probably.
Stop it. I understand Tom is your guy, and as of right now, I have to say the Bucs are going to win the NFC South. But with all these injuries on Tampa Bay's, they can't block this Dallas front.
They'll pull something out of a hat. They will reach into the fountain of youth. It'll happen. They will look like the 2007 Patriots.
Are you from Minnesota right now? The way you're talking, you're so
pretty close.
But
I'm around enough of them. I think it's just rubbed off on me that I'm around enough of them that.
It's so negative right now. And I thought we were the mirror of positivity. Damn it.
We're gonna try. Well, I mean, it depends on the sport. We do try to be the mirror of positivity, but I'm also realistic.
Well, that's fair. I respect that.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's fair.
So yeah, we'll allow it.
Okay, thank you.